Today's horoscope, Gemini November 11th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's Moon-Mercury square can temporarily skew perceptions to the point that you see things through your insecurities. However, gravitating to grounding activities can help. With the moon at the top of your solar chart all day, you are emotionally invested in your reputation, duties, or career, and this can help or hinder you, depending on your emotional state. Do this in moderation, and you're in great shape for making adjustments and refinements that improve your life. You can be sensitive to feedback or appreciation from others now. Later today, decisions about work or health can be tricky and perhaps undercut by distractions or divided interests. You may want to help others or get your work done today, but you also have a strong need to do things independently or pursue your personal interests as the sun in your service sector heads into conflict with Jupiter in your sign. This dilemma can only be resolved by toning things down and compromising. We have incredibly sexy stars right now. This is because mighty Mars, the red planet of passion and drive, is now ignited in the zodiac sign of Leo. This is one of the best periods in a 2-year cycle for all dating and matters of the heart. Singles will have a higher enthusiasm to put themselves out there and dive headfirst into romance. If you are to do so, you could more easily find someone who ignites your heart, spirit, and loins. Don't just sit back and wait for love to see you, though. Embrace your innate extroverted and spontaneous side. What do you want to be tied to in your career path? Your arrangements could greatly influence your reputation since the moon in Pisces will square Mercury in Sagittarius and conjunct Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Now that you are in the spotlight, there might be some talk about your professional associations. You could be brought up in association with a past working relationship, like a boss or client. You could also be thought of when an old project comes to mind. Use this to reflect on who and what you want to be associated with in your career path. This could be a night to remember. At the very least, it's a good night to have a really good time, whatever that means to you. You are feeling in your element today and you are calling the shots. Sit back and imagine your perfect day, afternoon, evening, and then go ahead and make it happen. Remember to factor in somewhere a release for your physical energy. It's important to stick to your basic routine, but the rest of the night is up to you. It's a day and this means new beginnings. Hopefully, yesterday you were able to bring closure to outstanding tasks and projects in your life, so that you're more ready to try something new today. Indeed, it's the perfect day to try your hand at a new form of creative expression. Try writing, painting, dancing, singing, or sculpting. Take a stab at something you haven't tried before. You may well unlock a part of yourself that you didn't know was there. And if nothing else, at least you'll have some fun. While the moon will not only leave an adventurous part of your chart today but will end the day in your career sector, this is something that happens every 4 weeks. In both cases, this provides a glimpse into significant developments ahead. As the moon wraps up its last visit to an adventurous part of your chart before Pluto returns in 10 days, it moves into your career sector. This offers a chance to transition into Saturn's final days in retrograde motion and ahead of his direct turn next week, keeping you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware. At the same time that Venus, the planet of love, has reached her last weekend in your relationship sector, Mars is settling into his first weekend in your communication sector. Already slowing ahead of a retrograde turn that will keep him here for the rest of the year, Mars' war on communication barriers is being supported by Mercury, the planet of communication, who in your relationship sector is also slowing ahead of a retrograde turn that will keep him here for the rest of the year. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a bit of unpredictability as Venus in Scorpio opposes Uranus retrograde in Taurus, and this cosmic tension might lead to some unexpected twists and turns. Have you ever had one of those days where something just comes out of the blue, a wardrobe malfunction when you're least prepared, or a sudden design issue right when everything was falling into place? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. Things might not go exactly as planned, but remember, these little bumps in the road are often what make life interesting. Sometimes, those unexpected moments teach us to laugh at ourselves and find creative solutions we never would have thought of otherwise. The unpredictability could also extend to your love life. Imagine running into someone from your past, a friend or even an ex, or perhaps feeling unsure about your current situation, wondering if it's truly what you want. These moments might stir up emotions, but they're also opportunities to check in with yourself. Are you feeling fulfilled in your relationships? Is there something you've been meaning to say or do? This is the universe's way of nudging you to pay attention to matters of the heart. And it doesn't stop there. Financial highs and lows could also come into play today. Maybe you encounter an unexpected expense, or perhaps you find a sudden opportunity to increase your wealth. Whatever happens, stay focused on your long-term goals in both love and money. It can be tempting to get caught up in the chaos of the moment, but try to hold on to a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Whether you're working on strengthening your financial resources or building deeper connections in your relationships, today is about directing your energy toward growth. This is also a day to watch out for unnecessary arguments or misunderstandings. Have you ever been in a situation where a small disagreement suddenly escalated into something much bigger than it needed to be? That's the kind of energy that could arise today if you're not careful. You might feel a strong urge to stand your ground, but it's important to pick your battles wisely. Sometimes, stepping back and keeping your eyes on the bigger picture will save you a lot of stress. Don't let other people's opinions or frustrations pull you into conflicts that aren't worth your time or energy. Instead, use this day as a chance to confidently harness your energy in more productive ways. Channel your frustration or nervous energy into something that helps you move forward, whether that's tackling a project you've been putting off, brainstorming new ideas, or simply focusing on self-care. When you direct your energy constructively, you not only make progress in your personal growth, but you also build positive momentum for the future. Every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you want to create. By the end of the day, if you've navigated these challenges with compassion and understanding, you'll likely feel a sense of relief and calm. It's amazing how much more relaxed and at peace we feel when we consciously choose to approach difficult situations with patience rather than frustration. It's all about recognizing the support that surrounds you and choosing to respond in a way that preserves your inner peace. As the day progresses, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come and the lessons you've learned, not just from today, but from all the twists and turns life has thrown your way. What have you gained from the unexpected? How have these moments helped you grow stronger or more resilient? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share with us what's something unpredictable that's popped up in your life recently, and how did you handle it? How do you stay grounded when life throws you a curveball? Today is a reminder that even when things don't go as planned, you have the power to steer your life in the direction you want. Stay focused, stay patient, and trust that the universe has your back.